What is the dumper feeling after a breakup? Is the dumper hurting after a breakup? Yes, but not right away. The dumper is on a very different timeline, a very different journey to the Dumpee, and that is what we're going to get into today. Welcome back to the Love Fix, guys. It's Nick, as always, doing my best to get you through your breakups without the bullshit, but with compassion, as healthily and as easily as I possibly can. If today's video is not enough for you, go join the Facebook group. Type in the Love Fix Breakup Recovery. If that is not enough and you need my help with your personal heartbreak situation, maybe you're wondering if your dumper is hurting. Maybe you wonder if they're going to come back. Are they rebounding? Are they monkey branching? You just want some answers. You just want to feel better. Let me know. Email me at thelovefix20@gmail.com and we can set up a one-to-one voice coaching session. With all that done, let's get into it. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I mean, what else is new? When I've been the dumper and I've been building it up in my head for maybe a week or two or a month, even maybe a year, and it's finally over and done with, it is massive relief, euphoria, at least in the beginning anyway. All of the Christmases have come at once, all of your birthdays have come at once, you feel free, you feel liberated, you're looking forward to the future, and everything just seems a bit brighter, especially if you've been with someone toxic. They've just been weighing you down, they've become exhausting. And it's not even a case of I've fallen out of love, because when people say that, oh, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, that is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard, because that's meant to happen. Realistically, what they mean there is that the limerence, the honeymoon period, has worn off and they have no idea what to do now, because they don't know what real love is. Real love is still loving that person, still working towards a goal when the honeymoon period has worn off. These are just honeymoon junkies. So maybe that's why they've dumped you, because I hear that a lot. Oh, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And that means precisely nothing. So they're in relief right now. And this is where you have to let them have it. You need to step back. You need to take this on the chin. You need to take the pain right now. And the pain will help you. You can use this pain for fuel. Let it level you up, improve, get out there, make some new memories, make some new experiences. And whilst that is happening, and you're in anxiety right now, you're moving towards relief because you're working on it. You're processing it. You're healing the wound. So step by step, you take a baby step closer towards the neutral part of the spectrum, and then eventually you'll move past neutral into the relief part of the spectrum. But here's the thing with the dumpers. They take all the goodness at once. So it's like being in a sporting event, let's say a boxing match. The opponent, the dumper in this case, they're full of energy for the first 6 rounds. They're throwing every punch. They're ducking. They're diving. They look great. But round 7 starts and they're a little bit tired, because they've literally blown their top. They've literally taken all the goodness. They've taken all of the advantages right away, rather than pacing themselves out. So it's also like a kid in the sweet shop or a candy shop. It's like, hey, little Timmy, look, here's 5 chocolate bars. You can have one a day, or you can have them all now. And little Timmy, being a little greedy bastard, eats them all right now. But then Tuesday comes along. I don't have any chocolate bars. Wednesday, I don't have any chocolate bars. Well, Timmy, if you wasn't a little prick, you could have had a chocolate bar every day of the week. And this is essentially what the dumper is doing, especially if they're monkey branched or if they're rebounding. They're getting all that relief. They're getting all the pain, the emotional painkillers. But what happens when it wears off? What happens when they move from relief to anxiety? What happens when you, the dumper, moves from anxiety to relief and you surpass your ex, that's when, just maybe, they start reconsidering your relationship. They start reconsidering the breakup, their decision, the weight of their decision, the anxiety that comes with that. And just maybe they start to think about reconciliation. So, yes, they do hurt. They just hurt in a different way. They hurt at a different time. And they go through a different process. So, let them have it. And there's a wise old saying that I love: when your enemies are making mistakes, do not interrupt them. I'm not saying that your ex, the dumper, is an enemy. It's just a saying. So don't ever consider them the bad person. They're not bad for ending your relationship. They've simply decided at that particular point in their lives that it no longer works for them. That's okay. How they feel, it's okay. How you feel is okay. And you have to keep reminding yourself of that. So from day one, you're in unbelievable pain and you've got to deal with it right there and then. And you have to move forward. And then 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever it is down the line, you're doing better. You're re-emerging. You're coming out of it. You're feeling better. You're smiling. You're laughing. You're making new friends. Maybe you've been on a few dates or you've had a few fuck buddies. Meanwhile, what can happen, and I'd say this happens maybe 50-60% of the time, the dumpers are not doing so well. Especially if they've rebounded or they've monkey branched or they're using someone just to emotionally prop them up, to be an emotional painkiller. It will come back and bite them. Short-term, what's that saying? Short-term gain, long-term pain. So, as I said in yesterday's video, sit back, get the popcorn, and watch the car crash. Now, but to be realistic, guys, a lot of exes don't come back. A lot of exes shouldn't come back because your relationship was incredibly toxic and you know it. Deep down, you know this. You're just not being truthful with yourself right now. And if you are in that category, thank them for doing you a favour for leaving, because you can go away and heal now and you can be better and move on to better people. Because, guys, there are better people out there. There's 8 billion people on this planet. You have options. So sit back, take a deep breath, know that you are enough, know that you are going to be absolutely fine. And when you get through this, you will be smarter, you will be stronger, you will be wiser, you will be better. And your dumper, your ex, can think happy thoughts until they're blue in the face, because by that time, you are not going to give a fuck. And that's all I've got for today. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. And I've just ripped that off from another channel. I don't know why. Can't remember the name of the channel now. But anyway, I'll see you on the other side.